let's move on to our next product here. We've got 2 left today, and I'm going to jump to this one for the kids out there. If you've got young kids, you know that they're going to get headaches, they're going to get earaches, and they're going to run into something, and their head's going to hit something. And this product is so cool, so cute. It is the Ouchie Cap. And I got this, I saw it, and I just think it's so cute. This little puppy hat that goes onto your kid's head when they have a headache or they have an ouchie. And what I love about it on the inside here is they have these little packs that you can, you can freeze, you can put it under cold water, you can also heat. So you can throw it in the microwave for 15 to 30 seconds and heat it up, or run it over hot water. So it can be hot or cold. And again, there's just a little pouch inside that you put it in. And I know Marcy was like, I'm going to wear the dog bandana if you wear the Ouchie Cap. And even with the adjustable strap, this was made for kids. It was not made for adults, as it's going to be a little too small for me, but you can get the point where your kids now, the ice pack is literally right here under the eyes. So you could feel where the ice or the heat is going to come from, just to make them feel a little better. In the morning, they wake up with a little headache, something like that. Like my wife always wears, she puts the heating pad like on her head, she throws it in the microwave when she has a migraine, something like that. Same concept. If your kid has a headache, again, similar to what we just talked about with the Charmdana, like this is just a fun way to, hey, you got an ouchie, buddy. Let's put the Ouchie Cap on. Really, really cool product. Monica, I love that. Sometimes I need an Ouchie Cap.
Yes, after a big night out, you might need an Ouchie Cap. But I think we should vote in the chat whether Greg should keep the Ouchie Cap on for the whole segment. Come on, what do we think?
I'm not sure that I'm going to win this. I'm not sure the chat is on my side tonight where I'm going to win this battle. But yeah, I love these guys. I think it's a really cool, really cute product. It's a great, baby gift and like a baby bundle, something like that. And yeah, this is a great point in the chat that the cartoon character is to, alleviate the fear of ice packs. Like I know my kids don't love like, hey, let's put a heating pack on your head, or let's put an ice pack on your head. And they're, oh, do I have to? Right? Like the typical kid response. And so I agree. Like you got to make it fun. I know we had the Looky Loo on a couple weeks ago, to help kids take pictures. Like it's just these cool mechanisms to help your kids get the relief that they need without, putting up the fuss, because, they all have fuss, right?
Not mine. Mine never have fuss.
Never. Yours were perfect.
Yeah. No, gosh, what I wouldn't have given to have this. I had kids that had earaches all the time. So right away, that's where my mind went. What a brilliant solution for earaches, because I do happen to know, since they had earaches so often, that heat and cold is sort of the remedy for it, the home remedy for it. So the fact that you can take this cap and put it on, and it's got pockets all throughout it. So wherever your little one needs healing, there's a pocket that will fit it as long as it's on the head. And I love that the pack does heat and cool. And it comes with 2 gel packs. So it's great that you could be cooling one, heating another, and you just have to heat it for about 10 seconds in the microwave. And to cool it, I think it's about 20 minutes in the freezer. And then you put them where they belong. And then, so you should start with the heat compresses on the ears, because what that does is it relaxes the muscle in the ear so that the fluid can flow. So it actually does start healing. But not only that, I know that again, I'm going to use the word hug, just that compression on any time when someone is hurting, there's just a comfort to that. And I think a great way to describe it is the gentleman, Timothy. Are you guys in? Yeah, you are in here. Yay. So how, if you saw the video, how he created it, I love how he came up with it. His wife was at work. He was doing dad duty, and his little one, I think his name is Lucas, fell down, hit his head, and Tim did not want to bother his wife, and he called the pediatrician right away. His child was screaming, and the pediatrician was trying to walk him through what to do. And he tried peas, and that made him scream louder, because putting that direct cold right on something that's hurting is never fun. So then he thought, okay, I'm going to put ice in a rag and I'll put that on him. And that made him cry more because it's dripping all over him. So what did he do? He grabbed, I think, what he called an airline cap. So I'm thinking one of those old fashioned airline caps. And he put the cold rag inside that and put the cap on him. And the doctor said, oh my gosh, he stopped crying. What happened? And Tim said, well, and he explained what he did. And the doctor right away said, you should invent that, actually patent that and get it out there. And he did. And I just love that story, because that is how the best inventions are made. And why didn't I think of that? Because I mean, every kid has earaches. Well, I think I read 5 out of 6 before they go to preschool have earaches. So the ears are one thing. Reducing a fever with cold compresses is another thing. Any bump or bruise, you know how that is, and kids are screaming and you're trying to hold something on them and they're just not having it. So to be able to put something on that's going to comfort them, and then have those hot packs or cool packs, even if you don't use those, just the comfort of that. And it's such a cute little, there's the dog and the bunny. It's Toby, and which I know is named after their dog. And then Tulip, I think, is the bunny. And they're both so adorable. So the kids actually want to have these on. So they're getting comforted, starting to heal. And it's just so much easier on the parent. So I can imagine this really taking off in a big way with anybody who has a newborn, but I know it's really designed for 1 year on up to about elementary school. Although Greg is making a case for adult use as well. But it's just so smart. I love it.
Yeah, you jumped in. I was looking at some of the FAQs. Yeah, so it was made for kids between 1 and 6. Obviously, there's probably some wiggle room there. Just 9 months, 11 months, something there, and probably even like 6, 7, 8, 9 years old. I know my kids, even my 9-year-old, like he could probably wear this, right? And so really love what they built here. Again, big Grommet discount, takes it from $26.95 to $21. Something that you definitely want to get around at the house. It's a great gift. It's great for somebody to have for yourself, for the grandparents, maybe something at the grandparents' house if they have to deal with this over the summer. So get out your phones, hit that QR code. It'll take you right to the page on Grommet that I was showing you guys just a little bit earlier. Hook these guys up with an upvote. As of right now, 74 upvotes and counting here on launch week. Get them over 100 before launch week is over. Really big fan of what these guys are doing. I also love, I've been going back and forth with them over the past few days. The images tell the story. And so I actually want to pull this up really quick because I thought this was really cool how they did this on their page. Is, if the image 1 right in the center is like, oh no, kid has an ouchie. And then it's like, oh, let's go get the gel pack out of the freezer. And then, oh, I have my ouchie cap on and I'm feeling great. And when we rearranged the photo, I was like, oh, I love this. Visual storytelling, I think, is so important. I think you guys did a great job of that. So kudos to you guys for thinking through that and putting this together. Let me get that QR code up one more time. Make sure you support these guys. I think they've done a great job incorporating the family into the business. So thank you guys for being a part of the launch on Grommet. And hopefully we can find a ton more kids and families to get this to through Grommet, through Grommet Live and everything that we're doing. So thanks, guys.